great. I texted Coach Berg last week to see what the order of the senior speech was, and he told me I had to write two, and I didn't really expect it, but I'd like to thank him for giving me the opportunity this year, as well as Westy and Corbs for throwing me out there when you guys were on the back end. Thanks for putting up with my antics at times this year, as well as my teammates. I learned a lot from you guys. I'm glad that we had the season we did under the circumstances that were dropped on us. Thanks for recognizing my improvement and that I was Pim's leader this year for the team after coming off a penalty-free season last year. So thank you.
Your character, Brandon, is unshakable. You're a humble guy. You never wanted to be in the spotlight. Thank you for your strong character, your commitment to the team, and just your genuine contribution to society. It's an honor to be able to present the Humanitarian Award this year to number 14 in your program, number 1 in your hearts, Brandon Morley.
I'm very humbled to receive this award, and it doesn't go unnoticed that the guys behind me kind of taught us the Natick way and how to be in the community. So just to have my name beside Rhino's is truly an honor, so thank you very much. Living and being around the freshman class this year was pretty special, and they're a special group, and any one of them could have won this award this year, and I'm really honored to be winning it. I just want to thank my teammates and the coaching staff and everyone that helps in Nanox, just for a great season and guiding me through this year, and it's been really awesome. So thank you.
Playing in all situations, he's relied on to execute on the penalty kill, power play, and even strength. A role he takes great pride in, which is why he's a leader in our locker room. And great leaders take initiative. 5 times he scored the first goal of the game this year. A catalyst in every aspect of the word, he is the spark that ignites this team's fire. To conclude, let's all remember that this recognition wasn't achieved from the start of the season in October. This young man's season started directly at last year's end, going through knee reconstruction, followed by an emergency follow-up surgery days after because of the threat of a severe blood clot and infection. And every day forward, he worked tirelessly to be able to start the season on time and contribute to the team's success, and contribute he did. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 2014-2015 Most Valuable Player, junior forward Tyler Morley.
Thanks, Kevin. First of all, I want to thank all the teammates. Coming in September was a bit of a rough start. I was skating by myself, and you guys were all watching me, encouraging me, and helping me get to where I need to be. So I want to thank you guys. I want to thank the coaching staff for giving me the opportunity to play every day and do what I love to do, and giving me all the opportunities I need to do. But there's couple people I want to give a shout out to that made all this season possible. First of all, I'd like to thank my cousins who are in attendance here. Last March was something that I never thought I'd ever go through, and you guys were there every step of the way. Going through that blood clot and everything, you guys were there at 1 a.m. in the hospital for me, making sure I was okay, getting me to my appointments, and driving me to the rink every day and dealing with MC. But there's 2 other people I'd really like to thank that made this season all possible. First of all, I'd like to thank Dr. Keller. I don't know what I'd do this year without you, your expertise, your specialties, and coming in at 1 a.m. to fix my knee and saving my ACL from, I wouldn't be here this year if you didn't do that. So for all that, thank you, Doc. Next, I'd like to thank MC. I don't think anyone realizes what this guy does for this program and how hard he works for us. It is amazing, and it's unbelievable what he does. I was in hospital for 6 days. He visited me twice a day, every day, to make sure I was doing okay, That guy put me through so much pain and enduring trying to get back because I was a week behind. Put the fear of God in me. But that fear was enabled me to get back this season, and he worked so hard. And that first shift, he just looked at me and smiled. So after that, it was just an upgoing hill from there. Constantly working, making sure I was icing, making sure I was lifting, and finding new ways to find it more comfortable to play those games. I'd just like to thank everyone else for attending tonight. It was an awesome season for everything we went through, and we're looking forward to take off next year. Thank you.
We want to keep going. What do we need? Do we need a break, or do we want to keep going for the senior speeches? We had a little line drawn here that we take a. Let's do a what, 5-minute break, and we'll come back for the senior speeches.
Your thoughts on getting the team MVP award, man? What kind of went through your mind, given the season and off season you went through?
Yeah, I mean it was a tough year. I mean everything I went through. There was a couple of games there I didn't even think I was going to be able to play, and I had to come to the rink super early, and MC was there helping me and get me ready as best I could to go out there and play. And it was a long year, and I mean it's nice season's over. I can get my proper rest I need and get ready for next year. But yeah, it's truly an honor, and if it wasn't for these teammates to push me along the way, I don't know if I would be able to do it.
Yeah, and I guess for you, was there, I know going through that off season and the surgeries, was there ever a doubt that you could, come back and return and play at a high level, at the best season, ever that you have? Was that, a goal that you had, or was there any doubts during?
I mean, my summer all year was to play in the first game, and it was exactly 6 months from surgery, and I didn't get to play in that first game, but I didn't really set any personal goals. It was just kind of take each weekend as I can and find it each week, try to get stronger and better and faster, and that's all I just tried to do. And each time I did that, it seemed like I got more and more confident. And it was the best time of the year was in February there, when I felt it was most healthy. But it's a shame we couldn't play in playoffs this year because our team would have been pretty dangerous.
Well, congrats, man.
Thank you. Thanks, sir.
All right, man. I know you got the Humanitarian of the Year award. I guess, what was your initial reaction when you learned that you received the award?
I was pretty shocked. I mean, there's so many guys that do such great things in this community, and Matt Freese, who won it last year, and he's probably one of the most respected guys on this team, and it's just amazing to see that you get recognized, and I wasn't expecting it, to be honest, because there's so many guys who could have got it, and just starts from the top to the bottom. The seniors kind of teach us how to be Nanoks in the community, and obviously Rhino has the award named after him, and for great reason, for how much volunteer he does for our team, and it's just truly amazing.
Yeah, and I know you were involved with a lot of events in the community. Which one's particular? I know he highlighted the bully scenarios. Was that part of the program as well?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that one, what happened last year, that really it hit the heart, especially with the kid moving to a different state. But any way you can help, you can help. But last year's situation was obviously very touching, and it was a tough situation for not only the kid but the family and everyone around him. So to be a part of that, it was truly amazing to see what he went through, but it was sad to see that he had to leave. So
yeah, and I guess lastly, you kind of touched on it. You didn't expect it, but the humanitarian part of being a Nano, how important is that? And I guess how have you seen maybe your outlook change that you kind of embraced that?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously honored to receive the award, but like I said, so many guys could have got it, and that's how we're taught here as Nanoks to be humble in the community and help out any way we can. So just very, very fortunate to be put in that situation last year, and that was about it.
Congrats, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Better late than never.
Yeah.
Type of deal. I guess going into this year, like every year you've improved. What was it about this year that was different for you?
Obviously going into my senior year, maybe a bit more of an opportunity there, but definitely my work in the off season, I got a different trainer, and I was working out with Justin Tates and Nolan Heismans, and they really pushed me this summer with both on and off ice workouts and stuff like that, and just supporting me, and obviously the coaching staff giving me the opportunity, and my teammates for sure that put up with me on the ice this year and kind of gave me the opportunity that they did.
And I guess for you, you're one part of a great senior class. Kind of maybe put the season in perspective. I know you commented that given the postseason ban, you guys probably had the best season that you could ask for.
Yeah.
Really. And I guess how good is that to see you able to be a big part of that as well?
It's I'm really proud of our team this year because this is our best season so far. For personally my Nana career, we 19, 14, and 2 I think, but that's the best record in a while for the Nanooks. And even with the NCAA sanction at the beginning of the year, and we weren't allowed to make playoffs, go to the tournament or anything like that, we didn't really give up, and we just kind of played for ourselves and played for the Governor's Cup and both the tournaments at the beginning of the year. We didn't know then, but really hot start, starting 5-0, and I'm glad that I got to be a part of the winning record this year.
All right, congrats, man.
Thanks, man.